Fasting can help you as a believer to break your addiction to pornography. It is a biblical solution to all forms of sexual bondages. When fasting complements our prayers, they produce a great spiritual effect that generates strength for a believer to resist any form of practice that is against the will of God. If Jesus had to fast before he could launch out for his earthly ministry, we must fast too, because Jesus is our example as Christians. Your pastor is not your example. Your mother and father are not your example. Jesus is the example we should follow. What he said, we ought to say. What he did, we ought to do. And Jesus fasted. It is very possible for us to live a pure life if we fast and trust in the grace which Christ has brought to us. A fasting period could be short, but it has a long-lasting effect on a believer who engages in it. There is hope for every believer that has been caught in the webs of sexual immorality. They can turn to God in repentance and wait on Him through fasting and prayers until they gain victory over the flesh. When we fast and pray, it's like we take our bodies to the cross and crucify it. A little more discipline on your body means an increment in your spiritual strength. Once you can overcome your flesh through fasting and practice, you have walked victoriously over sexual sin. The flesh suddenly wears humility when it is denied of pleasure through fasting. Your flesh is arrogant, and it will push you into sin, but you can humble it through fasting.